is Glamorous Life 328 from Detroit, Michigan. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Hi everyone, today is a very special video to me because a lot of you all have requested that I do a how to transition to natural tutorial, and at first I felt like I don't take myself that serious, so I felt like there are tons of videos out there about how to transition to natural, but I keep getting requests, personal emails. When I say hundreds, so far over 47,000 people have viewed my hair story video, and I started talking about how I had a lot of hair breakage and then my transition to natural. So a ton of you are just emailing me saying that you went through similar things and please do a video on how to transition to natural. So I figured that if I was going to do a video on how to transition to natural, I got to do it a little different. So in this video, I'm going to be doing show and tells as well, giving you my experience. Every video you watch on how to transition will be based on someone's experience. So I'll give it to you based on my experience, and hopefully it can help you further along in your transition to natural. So if you're interested, keep watching. Okay, so these are my tips on transitioning to natural. And this is a video that I wish I had seen when I was transitioning. Okay, number one, you must first prepare yourself mentally regarding transitioning to natural hair. Figure out exactly why you want to transition. Don't do it just because you feel like your hair is breaking or you feel like you don't have time to do perms. Do it because you're going to embrace your natural hair, because when you decide to transition to natural, people gon' try it. Yes, they are. I was in church. Did I say I was in church? Yeah, I was in church, and an older lady came in, and I had my twist out in my hair, and she said, "Oh, look at you. You got your naps showing." She tried it. Then I would have to make videos on how to remain calm when somebody done tried it. So people are going to try you, but you got to be strong and realize like that's just ignorance on their part. I'm embracing what God gave me, and this is what I love to do. If you want to hear a great story on why someone transitioned to natural, check out Hair Crush. Her name is Chime. She is, when I listened to her story about why she transitioned to natural, it just made a lot of sense to me. Because oftentimes we feel like, okay, well, I don't have time to take care of my hair, or my hair is just too rough to work with. When you're using the right products and treating your hair correctly, I don't care what your hair texture is, you can definitely work with it, and you can be an encouragement to someone else. So that's number one. Mentally, you have to get it together up here first, because if you don't, people will make comments and they may stare at you or say, "Oh, I liked your straight hair better." And then you'll begin to question yourself and doubt yourself and may end up relaxing your hair again. Number two, I would say you have to figure out what your hair texture is. Now, I know some people do not believe in they don't believe in like typing their hair. I'm an advocate of it. You need to know what you're working with in order to treat it. I feel like my hair is a 4B, 4C, and I'll put the typing chart right here. And this is free, available to you. If you just Google it, it's on Hairlista, it's on Kiss.biz. It's a hair typing chart, and it just basically lets you know kind of what area you fall into, so you can really cater your products to that particular hair type. So my hair type is 4B, 4C. All right, so I have the thicker grade of hair. I think I do have a lot of volume in here as well. That's another difference between thickness and volume. You can have fine hair and have a whole lot of volume, which makes you look like you have a whole head of hair. So I have very thick, coarse hair. I would say it's 4B, 4C. And my hair type can be very drying. And so I have to use products that are more moisturizing. And what I learned during my transition is that every product that said it was moisturizing, it was not moisturizing. Transitioning to natural, you're going to have to decide also, how do you want to transition? Do you want to transition in protective styles, or do you want to transition in regular hairstyles and still do protective styles? When I say transition in protective styles, like maybe you want to transition in box braids, you may want to transition in a sew-in, you may want to transition underneath wigs, which is how I transition. Figure out what you want to do. The reason I chose wigs was because in my hair video, and I'll put pictures up so you can see, my hair came out by a relaxer, right? Let a stylist relax my hair, it all came out in the sink. Yeah. So my hair was pretty short at that time. When I decided to transition to natural, I probably was about 7 or 8 months out of growing from a ½ inch to an inch of hair all over. So I didn't have a lot of hair necessarily to be transitioning. So my hair was short, but not like in a hairstyle to where I can style it, right? And I have this short hair and it's straight hair. Actually, I had a few different textures because I was relaxing my hair. Then I decided, okay, well, I'm going to Tex-Lex my hair. And then later I decided I'm going to go natural. So I had 3 different textures of hair that I was working with. So what I did is I kept my hair in flat twists underneath my wig. I have a video on my favorite wig. It's only $20. I'll put that right here. So when you get a chance, definitely check it out, because if you're going to be transitioning under your wigs, it's only $20 and you'll still look good while you're doing it. So I decided how I wanted to transition, which was under wigs. So I wore wigs for an entire year. Obviously, I took them off when I was at home. When I was at home, I was just relaxed and comfortable. Whenever I went out or transitioning, pretty much however you want to do it, just do that. I did it for over a year. And the reason I did it was because I didn't want to have to cut on my hair because it was not in a particular style, and it was best and more convenient for me. I wanted to do the greenhouse effect. I wanted to treat my scalp. A quick recap. What you basically want to do when you're transitioning, you want to do your research and you want to get yourself prepared mentally. You want to start researching products, or you want to start researching what type of hair you have, and then start researching products from there. Check out some product reviews, look at people whose hair is kind of close to yours, or if you feel like a product would work for you, you can try it. Hey loves, so yes, transitioning to natural is a process. Check out my other steps. Thank you for watching.